Welcome to another edition of Tech Talk. I'm Greg DeRocha from the Cambridge Chamber of Commerce, and this is my old buddy, Adam Oldfield from FPM3 Marketing. And we talk everything tech because
that's
how you're wired.
Well, it is. I'm in tune with what's going on in technology and how it applies to how the world is moving and changing.
So
in
tell
business.
me then,
Yes.
if you know everything about tech,
Everything. Name it.
you tell me how I'm going to get a pizza delivered to my door without a pizza delivery guy.
You know, I don't want to touch on politics too much on the show because this is about tech. But I am going to say this. The governments, not just isolated to Ontario, everywhere, are being forced into making small business save on money. And as such, what happens is,
Here we go into politics again.
Government inspires innovation, and as such, we've seen some of it. This is another one that's a test case. Domino's has actually partnered with Ford, and they are actually delivering an autonomous pizza. They've taken a Ford Fusion in the back, renovated the whole back seat, created pizza ovens. So when you order your pizza online with your app, someone makes your pizza, which soon will be a robot. We'll get to that in a moment. Put the pizza in the back of the car. It autonomously drives to the address. This is testing right now in Detroit, so it's active. When it arrives, it sends you a note so you can come outside. The window rolls down after you enter your PIN code or match your phone, and the hot pizza then
Slides out the window.
Slides out the back window. Take your hot, fresh pizza from the oven customized in the Ford Fusion, and off the car goes to the next delivery.
That's unbelievable. Do you think that really is going to, like, obviously it's going to happen?
Absolutely.
Because it has to happen, because you're right. Governments are forcing business to do away with the one thing that keeps going up in price, and that's people.
That's right. And that labor cost is going to be, here's my forecast. Right now, this is a Domino's Ford partnership. My guess is there's going to be, right now there's parties or businesses out there that is, your eats or don't do the dishes or whatever they're going to call themselves. And right now they off themselves out as a delivery service at a fee to come pick it out. There will be companies where guys like you and me could sit in a basement, order a bunch of about 5, 6 autonomous driving cars and contract them out to different restaurants and be able to have our own delivery contract.
And we could just sit in the basement and eat pizza.
One guy eat pizza, have it delivered regularly. That's right. So yeah, Domino's is coming out. This is in effect, folks.
And for your benefit out there, pretty soon I'm going to have an AI of my own right here instead of this guy. Because apparently artificial intelligence can do everything.
It can pretty much take over a lot of different things. We got a lot of discussions we'll be seeing with regards to where it's going to go and where it's going to be. But yeah, artificial intelligence and robots, we're going to be talking more about that.
This was another one that you sent me, and I don't believe you.
Okay, go ahead.
Luggage that can never be lost.
You know what? How many times?
How
many times has that happened?
Are you a politician? Because that's a lie.
No, it's not a lie. And I'll tell you why. Because there's a company out there right now, and we've seen it before. It actually comes with your luggage you can buy, and it will have a GPS system tracking in it. Working off a satellite image, runs off its own. Anywhere you go, it will send off a signal tracking directly through the satellite. So you get on a plane for Switzerland, and your flight ends up, or your luggage ends up in Cuba, you'll be able to go, where the heck is it? And it will actually send a signal. Can't communicate with the luggage, but you know where the heck it is. And you'll be able to track it right down to 100 meters where your luggage will be. Yes.
That'll be exciting, knowing that you're in Switzerland and your luggage is in Cuba.
I'm just using that as an example because I've seen stranger things happen.
I would think that somebody would open the luggage up and see there'd be a fur-lined coat in it, and it probably wouldn't be appropriate in Cuba.
Yeah, a set of skis don't go well in Cuba. They wouldn't know. But the point is, to the extreme, it is available, and you can buy this. By the way, the luggage, $450. That's what it costs, and then there's a tracking fee every year. I think it's $29. So for $29, for the peace of mind.
For the traveling salesperson or business executive that is always on airplanes, absolutely invaluable.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So,
because that's all they complain about.
Nothing worse than arriving and your luggage is.
In fact, I read an article from somebody who said, look, what you have to do when you get on a plane if you're a traveling executive is you have to wear a suit on the plane. And I said, I don't want to wear a suit on a plane because I'm very uncomfortable. Yes, but if your luggage isn't there at the end, you don't want to show up in flip-flops and short and T-shirts.
To your meeting, yes.
To your meeting.
And it's happened to me many times. And I mean, just a simple
flip-flops and shorts?
Yeah, I've arrived down in, we have an office down in New Jersey. I can't tell you, when it was the middle of the summer, I'm flip-flopping shorts and I arrive. And it was like literally getting on a plane from Buffalo to Philadelphia. And when I arrived, somehow my luggage ended up in Atlanta. So anyway, I won't get into that story, but I had no idea it was there, and nobody knew where it was for 3 days. But I had to go to a meeting in flip-flops and a golf shirt.
So you should be able to remedy the situation quicker if you know where it is, because you can phone the airline and say, look,
Correct.
I know that it's in Cuba.
Yep.
I've got it GPS tracked. Here's exactly where
Right.
it is. Get it to me.
That's
And-
right. Versus
And if
depending
the
on-
airlines are into customer service, they'll get it to you
Take care of it
as
for you. They
quickly
should.
as they possibly can. Now, you know, one thing I know for sure is there's nothing elaborate or wonderful or exciting about text messages. They're just a text message.
But yet we still, in Canada, North America, use text messaging for more than 60%
Well,
of our
sure,
communications.
but I think a lot of people do.
Yeah.
But it works fine. Why are we getting an upgrade to text messaging?
Well, first and foremost, we are still limited. You may not notice, but we actually are still only limited with text messaging. Short message systems is allowing only for 140 characters. And then you have MMS, which is multimedia service, which takes like an image, compresses it down, and you text it. And you know what? We're going to get an upgrade because we can see it's necessary. A lot of the phones that are on the market right now have more technology than the services that we are able to accept. So Bell, Rogers, all of them. Bell is going to be the first. It's called Rich Communication Service, so RCS. So next time we'll be like, hey, I'll RCS you. You know, you used to say text me.
yeah.
Now you Rix me or whatever I guess they'll call it. But the idea between RCS is that it will allow to know, very similar to Messenger and all these other messaging like Skype, you'll know when they're typing. You'll know when you see them
okay.
responding, you'll see that little bubble saying, here it comes, I'm typing, or I maybe hit the key by accident. It looks like I'm typing.
But and then it stops.
And then it
you
stops,
wonder,
you don't hear from them again.
Well,
Yeah.
what were they saying?
Wow, how long is that message
Yeah,
going to be?
like-
But that's going to be the new thing, and we're going to see that rolling out very shortly, especially with 5G coming to the market. We're going to see that a lot more.
Very good. Now, you claim here that the Note 8,
Yes.
the S8 Plus, and
Yes.
the iPhone
Yeah.
are fairly cheap phones.
Oh,
I just got a 8 Plus.
yes.
It's not a cheap phone.
Not compared to the phone I'm going to
Now,
tell you
I
about.
hope it's not a cheap phone. It was not inexpensive.
Right.
It may well be
Yeah.
a cheap phone, but
Yes.
we'll see. But
Well, right now we can see that the S8 Plus, Note 8, and the new iPhone 8, they're all running between that $1,000 to $1,500 Canadian, right? Well, this phone, okay, is $3,000, and it's going to be absolutely amazing, and it's made by, ready for this,
Yes.
Lamborghini. And you can now get an Android Lamborghini authentic phone that you can look real cool when you walk out and go, let me check my email, and there's the emblazoned bull on the back of that Android phone, and it is an authentic Lamborghini. I'm saying the encrusted crest is on the phone, but it's going to cost you $3,200. Why would you want that, Greg?
yes, why would I want that?
Because when you have a Lamborghini, it comes with an app directly on it that allows you to control your car, set the controls directly in the
Oh.
vehicle, start it up, check the horsepower, tell you everything about it. So this Android phone is exclusive to those with Lamborghinis, and we know there's lots of them out there, so now you'll be able to get
So
a
it's
phone.
a $3,000 option on your Lamborghini.
It's like a remote control with the ability to text and call your buddies from the car, I guess.
I guess.
Yes.
I guess I won't be getting one.
No, so I just want you to know that S8, you got a good price compared to what's available out there.
I guess so. Anyway, Adam, it's been great as usual.
Thank you,
That's
yeah.
it for Tech Talk this week. Tune in again next time for another great edition of Tech Talk.
Thanks, Greg.